What up, y'all? This your boy Lucha Guy, and I'm back with another video. I'm gonna say this first, though. First, hit like your monster Lucha Slim and like and subscribe button. All right, give me more subscribers. I'm on here keeping it real, but I noticed that everybody came back. I mean, if anything brought back the YWC, if you ever called this shit that, and it's just CM Punk being fired from AEW News. I mean, everybody came back. General Jerry. I seen all kind of guys that I didn't even know I used to watch. I know a lot of people definitely was covering this. I know what's his name was even covering this, The Fight, the old CRS, the Slag Daddy. I haven't watched that guy in years. He might have still been on here and there, but he don't upload like he used to. I know he used to do weekly Raw reviews and even TNA reviews. I haven't seen that guy on here in years. Remember, I used to watch that guy back in like 2011. Yeah, and I want to talk about this, though. CmPunk being fired from AEW. I do want to say a few things first. There's a few questions. Should Jungle Boy be fired too? Where does Collision even go from here? Because they made Collision for CM Punk. But the problem is Collision was his show, but when he had to go on pay-per-view, he had to go over there with the Elite. He had to go with all these other guys that he don't like. Some people say, the UFC, they make him a badass. Look, y'all can laugh at his UFC records all you want, and no, he can't go back there. But you know damn well CM Punk would beat the brakes off half that AEW locker room in a real fight. All them little scrummy damn indie guys. Come on, y'all can laugh at Punk all you want. UFC are trained fighters, which Punk isn't, but Punk damn well could whoop some of those people's ass. And he still had training that a lot of those guys, I'm sure, don't get. And ain't me taking up for Punk. I really don't know what to stand with this. I never liked AEW to begin with. I agree with what some of you guys wrote in my last video in the comments that AEW hurt his brand. Like Punk looks worse coming out of AEW than what he did when he didn't even show up. When AEW was first made, the biggest hype was CM Punk show up here. Is this the promotion to finally get CM Punk back? And it was. Only for him, it'll make him look even worse now than what it did before. Because if he would have went back to WWE, and then let's just say this WWE one, he had backstage fights and shit, everybody can just blame it on Vince McMahon. Because a lot of guys had bad WWE runs when they returned, and people blamed it on Vince McMahon. He don't have the Cena shit now to worry about. Cena's barely there. Orton's out of the way. Brock is like part-time, less now than what he was a decade ago. Only thing is just the little bloodline, thing is in a way. But, you know what I mean? But Vince don't really like somebody like Jungle Boy. If he was back there fighting John Cena, like Jungle Boy or Roman Reigns or something like that, Jungle Boy would have been fired. I understand people, it's his first offense. Jungle Boy's, I don't know, troublemaker. Like, CM Punk made way more money than a lot of these guys. When I watched Collision, all I seen the crowd chanting was CM Punk, CM Punk. Like, they're not chanting for no damn Jungle Boy and the Elite and all these other guys. So Tony Khan need to look into that too, is have these guys jealous. As CM Punk was, I understand some people said the ratings didn't go up on Collision, but they made this show for Punk. Tony Khan needs to look out for his top guy. If half the locker room's jealous or starting trouble now, he needs to protect his top guy also. You can't just go firing your top guy because all the locker rooms try to fight your top guy. That's kind of bullshit. That reminded me of a temp job I went to where us temps was making way more money than the people there, and then the people there was getting jealous. And then they was just always arguing with us, starting up stuff, and then the damn job got rid of us, the temp people. And that kind of pissed me, reminded me of that. So I almost would I kind of lost respect for Tony Khan. He could have made a better move than that. Like, he suspended Punk at first and fired him. Why didn't he just fire him to begin with? There was some investigation. What damn investigation was needed? But when I heard Tony Khan was there anyway the whole damn time that the brawl happened. And then for those who think he's going back to WWE, he can. He has more problems probably backstage in WWE locker room than what he did in AEW. He still calls a lot of heat back there when he was like blocking fans for years anyway online when people was asking about wrestling. He thought he was the shit in UFC. Punk did think he was going to be the shit in UFC. And whenever somebody talks to him about wrestling, he'll block people. And then those same fans got to cheer for his ass in AEW. Like I said, I'm not on nobody's side here, but y'all let me know down below what y'all think about this. CM Punk being fired from AEW. I'm out. Peace. It's your boy Lucha Guy. Hit like and monster Lucha Slam and like and subscribe button. Alright? Peace.